So hello, and good morning. We are back for Ophiuchus here on the channel. I feel like I've been on a reading marathon. Y'all have no idea. Y'all have no idea. I went and recorded 8 readings Friday. And then I did 8 readings yesterday. Recordings. But I also did 2 lives. one of which lasted 2 hours on Facebook. And now I'm back for like at least 5 more today. I have 4 more recordings. I have this one. I have the 3 bonus readings, and I have the personal the personal reading for my Divine Rebel members. So I got 5 today. And I already know Spirit's going to have me record another one, like a divine time kind of one. So yeah. Oh, Spirit's taking advantage of that Aries moon. With my Sag stellium, it's like, get to work, bitch. Aries is in my 10th house. Aries is in my 10th house. Work. Oh. For real. All right, so we're going to do this in my traditional Ophiuchus style, where I pull 3 cards, 1 for cardinal, 1 for fixed, 1 for mutable, and then 4 more cards, 1 for fire, 1 for earth, 1 for air, 1 for water. And we get a message for all 12 signs that way. They will be in order of cardinal first, then fixed, and then mutable. And each of those will go in order from fire to water, right? Fire, earth, air, water. All right. So Aries, you will still be first. Pisces, you'll still be last. Sawe. Sawe. All right. If you want timestamps for your sign, put it in the comments. If you want to bless everybody and put timestamps in for all of the signs, I will pin your comment. I appreciate it. I typically don't do timestamps on Ophiuchus just because they tend to go pretty quickly. All right, so I have shuffled the shit out of this deck. It is my combined deck. I am using the Super Tractor, a deck by Gabrielle Bernstein, and my Power of Love cards by James Van Praagh. I have mixed them all up into one huge deck, and we're going to see what comes out as guidance for each of you. If for whatever reason the monthlies didn't quite resonate with you, I would highly recommend, especially if you feel like you're on a little bit of a higher energy level, because the collective readings are the collective readings for the public, right? And sometimes the energy just is what it is. But if you feel like you're on a little bit of a different wavelength and you're a little more consciously aware of everything, right? A little bit awake to energy, people, the mirror, right? You might really want to check out the Divine Rebel membership here on the channel. Not just because it puts you in the giveaway, which it totally does. It enters you in the giveaway when you sign up. But you get a bunch of perks, including other zodiac readings, right? That's where I'll be today when I do the personal lives. I pull a name out of my Gratus Aeternum box, and someone gets a personal reading every Sunday. We do the Weekly Duality Reports, which you could still find the one that I just did for the 2nd of September through the 8th of September. You could find the weekly energy report public until tomorrow morning. Then it's going to flip back to members only. So you guys can check it out. If you have any questions about anything, you can always shoot me an email. And if you want to book private services with me, you can use my Etsy shop. All right, everything goes through my Etsy because it just keeps it really clean and legal for me. Okay? And I like it that way. So here we go. Spirit, please. What is going on? That's cardinal. There's fixed energy. All right, where's mutable energy? That's an interesting card for fixed energy, to be fair. You'll see in a minute. You'll see. Where's the earth energy? Where's the fire energy? Where's the fire energy? All right. Where is the earth energy? What guidance for earth? Where's air? What guidance for air? And what guidance for water? All right, bottom of the deck for everybody. When I cultivate a spiritual connection, I can trust the universe no matter what. When you cultivate a spiritual connection, you can trust the universe no matter what. In other words, trigger warning, if you do not trust the universe on everything, you're technically not spiritual. But it's true. You know, you have to have that spiritual connection in order to trust the universe, trust life, you know, no matter what, that it's all working out in your highest good, no matter what that looks like, whether you understand it or not. You know, everything is always working out in your highest good. The universe does what it does for you, not against you. The universe loves you unconditionally, always and forever. It doesn't punish you ever. We do that with our own choices. This is letting you know that no matter what you are guided to choose, it is in your highest good. You do not have to suffer through it. If you're choosing things that cause you suffering, I would take a really good look at your belief system. The unconscious or subconscious reasons why you're choosing what you're choosing, and it's causing you pain, stress, struggle, right? And if you believe that you're choosing these things for a higher purpose and that you trust spirit, right? You trust the universe, then let go of the feeling of suffering and struggle and feel gratitude for your ability to choose it despite adversity or despite other people's opinions, right? That you're able to definitively walk your path, knowing it's your highest path and feeling really good about it, that you can live your life the way you feel guided to live your life. And nothing and no one bothers you, right? That's sovereignty. Everybody can have an opinion. Everybody can have a belief. But if their opinions and their beliefs and their feelings and their perspectives don't actually take your mental energy, take your emotional energy, take your psychological energy, and you're sovereign, well, then you're spiritual as fuck. Okay? For real. The top of the deck, you have elevation. Yeah, remember, you are making the conscious decision to raise your vibration of love. It's a conscious decision, right? It's something that we choose. We can always be triggered and react. We have to make the conscious decision to respond instead. So that is the best advice for everyone. Let me get my fingers from blocking it. That is the best advice for everyone for the month of September. Okay? So now, come back. Cardinal fire is Aries. Cardinal fire is Aries, and it says, I trust that my powerful intentions combined with my faith are enough to allow my vision to become a reality. When I'm tuned into the energy of abundance, I become abundant. So listen, Aries, no matter what, right? No matter what, if you know you're an abundant being, right? You know you're an abundant being. You know you are not limited. You are not limited, not by spirit. Your perspectives and your beliefs will limit you, right? But it's like the only way you fail is if you quit, kind of thing. Like if you have faith in what it is you're trying to manifest and you don't quit, eventually you will have whatever it is that you're searching for in abundance, right? You will have an abundance of it. So it doesn't matter if it's a career path. It doesn't matter if it's a person. It doesn't matter if it's a hobby or a pastime or whatever it is that you want to get good at. Like, it doesn't matter what it is. If you want to make a lot of money, like, if you don't quit, you will ultimately get an abundance of what it is you're seeking, right? Given, if you want a particular person, you have to be considerate of that person, right? And what they're comfortable with, and et cetera, et cetera. You can't just force yourself on people. But if you really put faith, and faith is the key word here. It's not hope. I fucking hate that word. I think hope it's a beautiful name, but it's a bullshit word, and I'll say it every fucking time. Hope is a bullshit word. I will read it in a book and straight up just replace it with faith. Because to me, faith is knowing beyond a doubt, right? And there goes the train for divine confirmation in the background. When you have faith in something, you have faith in it beyond a doubt. There's no doubt. When you hope, your fingers crossing, you hope, right? You hope it works out. You're acknowledging a chance for failure. There's a chance it might not work out. And when you have that in your mind, it might not work out, you're setting yourself up for failure. Have faith that it will. Have faith that it will. Know that it will. Right? And you say, well, how can I know? The future's unknown. You trust yourself. That's what faith is. You know without seeing. You know, like people who believe in a higher power, they believe in it without seeing it. No one has physically seen a higher power. But we believe in it. We feel it. We sense it. We know. Right? That's faith. So whatever it is you're after, abundance-wise, expect it. Be in that energy, right? Use I am affirmations if you have to. I mean, you should be using wonderful I am affirmations anyway. They're powerful tools, right? Continuing. Cardinal Earth. That's Capricorn. Trust that my powerful intentions combined with my faith are enough to allow my vision to become my reality. When I surrender my will to the care of spirit and the universe, I attune my energy with the ever-present stream of well-being. We went over this with the guidance card yesterday from the Crystal Mandala Oracle when I was doing the Weekly Duality Report from the 2nd to the 8th of September. And it was about diamond will and allowing your free will to align with divine will. It's literally my morning mantra mug. Dear universe, whatever you would have me say, whatever you would have me do, wherever you would have me go, if it's in the highest good of all, so be it. That's aligning your free will to divine will. Talk to your higher self. Talk to your guardians. Spirit, what would you have me do today? Call an Archangel Michael. Archangel Michael What's in my highest good today? What would you have me do? Call in someone you trust. Maybe you love your grandma. She passed away. Call her and, hey, Grandma, what's in my highest good today? What would you have me do? Whatever you would have me say, whatever you would have me do, wherever you would have me go. If it's in the highest good of all, so be it. Because the highest good of all includes you, right? Yeah. It's aligning free will where you would actively choose of your own free will to follow through with divine will. That's why I have my channel. That's why my channel is here. It's why I do what I do. It's why I care more about your healings than your feelings. Spirit has me here. Spirit has me here. If you want really cool mugs, by the way, you should check out my spring shop. It's linked in the description. I'll have the morning mantra mug up there eventually. I'm transferring shop platforms at the moment. But there's some really cool shit in there. I feel like Capricorn, nobody knows what you truly want in order to feel at peace, in order to feel comfortable, in order to feel well, loved, more than spirit. And you, in your own human mind, who's only been on this earth for however many years, really doesn't know how to get exactly what it is you're seeking better than spirit does, who's been around since the very beginning of souls, right? Spirit knows. Trust that spirit is guiding you. That's what surrendering to the care of spirit and the universe is. Surrender to it. And your dream, your vision will come to be. All right. Cardinal Air. Libra. I trust that my powerful intentions combined with my faith are enough to allow my vision to become a reality. My greatest spiritual shifts don't come through force, they come through freedom. They come through freedom. This is not about forcing your will to create. You can manipulate and manipulate and manipulate a certain experience all you want. And you might get exactly what you want via manipulation. But I'm telling you, if it is not in the highest good, at some point the tower is going to come down or the rug's going to get pulled out from under you. Your greatest achievements, your greatest spiritual shifts will not come through you forcing it to happen. They're going to come through your freedom. When you free yourself from what it is you think you want. You can let what you want guide you, but you always have to be humbly aware of the fact that you're being guided after it to learn something. If you're chasing after something that is very egoic based, and you think you need it, you think you want it, you have to have it, person, place, or situation, or thing for that matter. If you chase it and it's not in your highest good, spirit's going to remove it at some point. So you can let it guide you to certain lessons and acknowledge that it's guiding you to a certain lesson and feel grateful for the time you have with it. But ultimately, if you're going to continue on your path of learning, then you have to be able to let it go. You have to be able to let things go and be okay. We only get to enjoy certain people, places, things, circumstances for a period of time that is conducive to the purpose that we're here. You know, things that stick around for the remainder of our life is what is truly in our highest good, and everything else was a beautiful stepping stone in getting us there. So, trust. Your greatest spiritual shifts, your greatest lessons learned happen when Spirit takes from you what is no longer in alignment. Right? I'm pretty sure your reading was, who the fuck are you dealing with? Your greatest lesson is going to come when you let it go. You will be able to see a whole lot clearer when you're not completely immersed in the shit. Okay? Cardinal water. Cancer. I trust that my powerful intentions combined with my faith are enough to allow my vision to become a reality. Remember, you dedicate yourself to your beliefs wholeheartedly, knowing that love is the essence of your very being. This is commitment. 100% commit. If you have a goal in mind, especially because Capricorn is your opposite polar sign, right? And Capricorn's message was all about committing to a goal, right? Locking in on a goal. If you want your highest good, then you essentially have to integrate, right, the lesson that Capricorn was taking on. Commit wholeheartedly to something. This is why, and I believe, I don't remember if it was your monthly reading publicly or if it was the Divine Rebel member reading that Cancer got, but I believe it was putting things in proper place, right? You don't put the bathroom stuff in the kitchen, right? And you don't make food next to the toilet in the bathroom, right? Like, every room has a function and they're separate, right? And so it's like, if you want to achieve a certain goal, right, lock in on a goal, say, this is the absolute goal. I'm not quitting, right? I have faith that I will get it. I have faith. I have faith that Spirit's guiding me in that direction. This is the goal. This is the goal. Spirit's going to guide me in that direction because I've set the goal. If you don't shift the goal and you lock on the goal, it will be easier to compartmentalize certain things, certain places, certain people, certain situations that you find yourself in, and not let it disturb you from the other situations you're in because you're in process of achieving a goal, right? So wholeheartedly commit and know that whatever it is you're committing to, goal-wise, it can become a reality through your own faith and your unwavering determination to reach it no matter what. To reach it no matter what. My hair is so crazy. We'll see. All right. My little floof. My floof. All right. Fixed fire. It's Leo. Alrighty. Spontaneity. Right? For fixed signs. I thought that was cute. So spontaneity. It says, remember, you move beyond the constraints of the mind and freely and lovingly embrace new situations. When you're tuned into the energy of abundance, you become abundant. In other words, if you do not currently feel abundant in your reality, it's because your non-abundant thoughts that you were tuned into, right? Lack mentality, for instance, got you there. So you have to be willing to do things differently. Spontaneity, you have to be willing to do things differently in order to align with abundance. You have to really get into those I am abundant affirmations. Really take the limit off yourself, right? The limits off yourself, the mental caps off yourself, what you envision off of yourself, and move beyond the constraints of your mind so that you can freely and lovingly embrace new situations in order to create abundance, right? Shift is shift. Shift is shift, okay? Have to embrace something new. I will give you a great example. My mother, for the life of her, could not hold a fucking job. She could not hold a fucking job, given she's BPD. Okay? If she really wanted to hold a job, what she would do differently is not telling her boss, manager, or the owner of the place how to better run their business, right? Maybe she would refrain from doing that, right? So that she can maintain her job, maintain her income, and not end up with no job and always in lack and racking up credit card debt, right? Doing something different, moving beyond the constraints of the mind, right? Even me, I am not my mother. There is a lot of things that I have in common with my mother. My mother is a Cancer sun. I'm a Cancer moon and rising. Okay? And even though I've held my job here for quite a long time, I have a South Node Pluto conjunction in my 5th house, and it tends to disrupt my employment when I work for other people. I've gotten sexually harassed almost out of every job I've ever been at. And when I started this job I'm at now, I loved the job, but I literally ended up with a stalker at the job. Someone was literally trying to figure out what car I was driving, walking by my area, staring holes through me, like all kinds of shit, because they asked me out and I declined. I said, no, like, I'm just not, I'm not interested, right? Apparently the guy doesn't know how to take no as an answer. Like, why wouldn't I say yes? You know, like in his mind, why wouldn't she say yes? I mean, he's not a bad looking guy. He's got a fuck ton of money. He's one of the highest paid people in there. Just wasn't interested. He drinks. I don't date drinkers. It comes down to something as simple as that. I just don't date alcoholics. I don't date people who drink like that. That, and there was like crazy shit that he did in the workplace before. Sexually harassing someone else. And I was just like, no. Harassing someone else? No, thank you. But you know what I mean? Like, and I could have quit, because every time that I end up getting sexually harassed at a place, I end up quitting. And I just leave. I don't go to HR. I don't deal with it. I'm just like, you know what? I'm out. I'll find a new job. No big deal. I will find a new fucking job. I get sexually harassed out of it, which is why I became my own boss. It's why I opened up services and do what I do. You know, I've been reading tarot cards for 20 plus years. I got my first deck when I was 12. I've been studying astrology since I was 16. I finally decided that it's something I could literally do every day and not feel the drudgery of it. I love it. I've been my own boss since 2017. And I decided to get a day job. I had to. So I did something differently, because I really did like this job. It really pays great, and I really did get a promotion that is opening up for me in February, and I'm being super patient. And instead of just quitting, I went to HR. I actually went to HR. I was doing something new. So sometimes, if you want to be tuned into this beautiful, abundant energy, you really just kind of have to go for it, right? You really just have to go for it. So, Leo, I know that your readings were telling you to hang tight and stay patiently on pause. And that's because I don't think the shift is radical, right? I don't think the spontaneity is doing something completely out the box different. I think it's because the difference is internal, okay? The difference is internal. Maybe really focus on the abundance mindset as opposed to the lack mindset, right? In whatever area Leo rules in your chart, right? That's going to be the most important for you, okay? Continuing forward. Fixed Earth. That's Taurus. Remember, you move beyond the constraints of the mind and freely and lovingly embrace new situations. When you surrender your will to the care of spirit and the universe, you attune your energy with an ever-present stream of well-being. Really. Taurus, if this doesn't say surrender. If this doesn't say surrender, I don't know what does. Really allow yourself to do as you're guided, right? Because your polar sign is Scorpio, which is transformation, which means in order for you to be stable and achieve stability, you have to integrate Scorpio's transformative energy, that depth, you know, that attunement into the unconscious beyond the veil, gut sensing, right? That's asking you to trust it. Sometimes, no matter how stable something is, we're not happy in it, right? Like, we might have a wonderful job. Maybe it pays a lot of money. Maybe it stresses you out, though. Maybe it takes a big toll on your body. And maybe you want more time with your spouse, right? Maybe you want more time with your kids. Maybe you want more time with your pets. Maybe you want more time in your garden. Maybe you want more time to work on a project you got going on at home. And you have to be able to trust spirit when it calls you to shift or transform something, right? You really do got to be able to surrender to the will of spirit that says, hey, you have a highest good, right? You have a highest good. And the only way for you to achieve it is to move beyond the constraints your mind has put on you that says, I've done the best I can, I've maxed out. This is the best my life is ever going to be. And the struggles I deal with are just normal life. No, the struggles you deal with are constantly niggling at you, nudging you to shift, right? Because when we're in our highest good alignment, yeah, things in life happen, but you don't really feel the stress, right? You don't really feel the anxiety. You don't feel the lack. You don't feel that painful struggle because you're in high alignment. You know what I mean? If Spirit's letting you know that you can upgrade, then upgrade. Upgrade your life. Trust Spirit knows what the fuck it's doing. Okay? Fixed air, Aquarius. Your greatest spiritual shifts don't come through force, they come through freedom, right? Move beyond the constraints of the mind and freely and lovingly embrace new situations. Jump. I believe Aquarius's reading was all about being worth the investment. Something or someone is worth the investment. Get out of your way. Get out of your way, Aqua. Free yourself from your limiting beliefs. Free yourself from your limited perspective. The limits that your wounds from this life and the last have imprinted on you. Rise above it. Do whatever you need to do. Do whatever you need to do to get what it is or who it is. To get back in good graces with your highest good. Get back in good graces with your highest good. Okay? Free yourself. Because once you allow yourself to let go of whatever it was that was holding you back, whatever belief, whatever perspective was holding you back, that you're not good enough, that you're not worthy, that you're not capable, whatever the fuck it is, well, they would just leave me. Well, when you're in that shit energy, anybody of high alignment's going to leave you. If you're in manipulative energy, anybody in high alignment's going to leave you. If you're in bullshit mode, anybody in high alignment's going to leave you, right? You could fake your resume, but eventually your actual knowledge of the job, or lack thereof, is going to shine through and you're going to lose it. So, like, you got to be in alignment, right? Go sit in front of the mirror and have a good conversation with yourself about how you're lovable. Hand to hand, like, touch the mirror. Connect with yourself. Look yourself in the eye and say, damn it, I'm lovable. I'm capable. I'm worth loving. Connect with yourself. Tell yourself, I love you. I got you. It's all right. We're going to figure it out. We fucked up. That's fine. We're going to fix it because we can. Have that conversation with yourself. Connect with yourself and have that conversation with yourself. Go fucking get your highest good. Be in that energy. Take it to the next step. One step at a time. Because that step is going to get you to the next step, no matter what that next step is. Fucking trust. Fucking trust. Break free. Break free. God knows Pluto's going to do it for you. I'm just saying, Pluto's coming 2024, baby, to Aquarius. Pluto will help you. You can choose it of your own accord, and it can flow really smooth, considering. Or Pluto can do it for you. Cheers, Aqua. You're next. I already lived through it, going through Sag. Ooh. For real. All right. Fixed. Water. Remember, you dedicate yourself to your beliefs wholeheartedly, knowing that love is the essence of your very being, and that you move through the constraints of your mind freely and lovingly and embrace new situations. Remember. Remember. Fixed water, this is Scorpio. Fixed water, Scorpio. Scorpio. When you commit to a goal here, if you can dedicate yourself to your beliefs wholeheartedly, knowing it's the essence of your very being, that you have a certain belief system, that's your integrity. When you commit to your integrity and you do not waver, and allow spirit to check things off, yes, or cross things out, no. Whatever it is that your integrity has in store for you, you'll get it. You'll get it, exactly what you're looking for. A great example would be the fact that I said no to whoever that creepy stalker was at my job. What's funny is, I ended up getting his position before he ever turned creep. That's the promotion I'm getting. Not only did I go for the position and get it, it's his. Like, I'm the one that's replacing him. And it's opening in February. He doesn't know. And it's probably a good thing. It's probably a good thing. But for real, like, if you commit to your integrity, right? Like, I committed to the fact, like, no, I'm not dating you. I know you drink and you've done some shady shit. Like, me, I have never cheated on anybody in my life. And I will never be the cheatee, not willingly and not knowingly. If I was with anybody who was with somebody else, it's because I was literally under the impression that they were single. Okay? I had no idea they were taken. And there was nothing on social media, whatever, that would have told me otherwise. Okay? I didn't like that he drank, and I will not date an alcoholic. Anybody who drinks like that, especially after my last relationship, dating a really bad alcoholic. Just a chain of addicts in my history, right? Thanks, Dad. And I wouldn't date him because I heard the story about him and another woman that worked there, and she was married, and she had an affair with him, and he knew it. He knew that she was married. He ended up having a big go with them on Facebook. Like, he was commenting on her pictures, arguing with her husband, and blah, blah, blah. Like, I'm Mr. Steal Your Girl. Like, Mr. No, You're Not. Like, he was Mr. No, You're Not. Like, you know. But I have a huge problem with that. Like, you and me are not the same. If you would be with a married person, willingly and knowingly, we are not the same. I look at a married person and be like, oh, you're married? Okay, forget you then. Like, there is no flirting. There is no interest. Right? There is none of that. You are married. Married. You got a ring on your finger. You got a legal certificate binding you to somebody. They are your spouse. And until you are legally divorced. Well, we've been separated for 5 years. Now, this is just my opinion. Y'all can fucking hate it if you want. I don't care. I believe in spiritual contracts as above and so below. If someone is still legally married, it's because they still legally, spiritually have a soul lesson to learn with said person. They have to really, if they want to get divorced, then they have to do what needs to be done in order to make that happen. Well, divorce is expensive. Okay, go work your fucking ass off and get out of that contract. Maybe that's what's keeping you stuck in it. The fact that you need to go to fucking work and save your money. Maybe you need to learn how to save money because you got a priority, and it's to get out of that spiritual contract. Because you being married to that person means you are stuck in said contract. You're not done learning. And I don't want to be with you if you ain't done learning. Because whatever you're learning with them, I'm not going to make it my lesson. I ain't paying for your fucking divorce. No. No. You file that divorce. You get that shit done. You can do it. I believe in you. And when that's all said and done, if I'm still available, then I guess it's meant to be, ain't it? Like, I'm not interested. Get divorced first. Let that contract be over. Otherwise, you have shit to do wherever you're at with whoever you're doing. Let that shit be final, you know? So, like, him and I are not the same. We are not the same. I would never date someone like that. That's my integrity. That's my integrity. Anybody that I was unhappy with, like, I already know if my eye starts to wander, I'm having an issue in my relationship. If my eye is just wandering, I will talk to my partner. I will talk to my partner. I will figure out if we can work it out. And if we can't, then we can't. And I will leave my partner before I cheat. I've done it every time. I've done it every time. I will have talks with my partner, communicate with my partner, let them know what I'm not happy about, let them know what needs to shift, let them know what triggers me, let them know what I don't like, and I will absolutely leave them before I cheat. I've never cheated and I never will. Never. That's just my integrity. I might not like the situation I'm in. I might not have a place to go. It doesn't matter. I've slept in my fucking car. I have literally couch top with friends without having a car. To hold that integrity solid. I refuse to break that. I refuse. And so you being able to commit and letting spirit take you wherever it needs to take you, I learned the best lessons holding true to my integrity. The best. Like, I'm where I'm at in my life, and I'm so fucking grateful because I never compromised that. And I learned so much shit along the way. Like, my son is in my life. I do have a great job. I am getting promoted. Like, spirit's fucking awesome. I have a great soul family. Like, for real. Stick to your integrity. And whoever I'm meant to be with, right? Whoever I'm meant to be with in this life, whoever is my person, the person, my forever person, whoever they are, is greatly going to fucking appreciate that I'm straight edge, right? That I'm sober. They're going to appreciate the fact that I don't fucking drink and they don't got to worry about their spouse being a fucking lush or blowing all kinds of money on some addiction, whatever. I'm not a shopaholic, you know what I mean? I don't have some crazy addiction to shopping and filling voids with money because I fucking filled and recognized my own fucking voids. I stitched that shit up and said, you're perfect. Scar is the reminder. Perfect. They're going to love the fact that I have integrity enough to not cheat, and I have integrity enough to talk to them and communicate with them if I'm having an issue. They're going to appreciate the fact that I would leave them first. And wish them well. And wish them well. Like, I'm not going to wish you ill. Like, anytime I've broken up with somebody, I've never taken their shit, broke their shit. Like, no, I took my shit. I left their shit clean. I left their shit together. I've even reorganized. Like, if I took all my shit out of a room and it looked barren, I would literally fix it and rearrange it so it looked nice, considering the fact that I just took all my shit. Like, I'm still holding sympathy for my partner, you know, or my ex-partner, that they're going to walk into a room and I'm not going to be there, and that's going to affect them in some which way, shape, or form. Like, my energy's gone, and I understand that that's hard. The last thing you want is your room to look like a bomb hit it. So I've literally cleaned my ex's rooms. Left the house clean. I've done the dishes before I've left so that they didn't have to do the dishes. Like, you know what I mean? Fucking integrity. They're still people. There was still great love there once. You know what I mean? There was still great love there. There's still respect there. If you are the partner who's not like that, you're with the wrong partner. Who the fuck are you choosing then? So yeah, my integrity, I'll hold out for the right one. 100%. 100%. Commit. Commit. 100% commit. Because you're going to find exactly what it is you're looking for. 100%. And there ain't no better blessing than that. There ain't no better blessing than that. I can't wait. I can't wait. Like, even being single, I'm celibate as fuck. I've been celibate as fuck since I left my ex. Back in New Jersey. Like, haven't been with anybody. Because the person that I'm going to end up with, they deserve to have me like that. I'm not out here sleeping the fuck around. Shit. I ain't even fucking dating. I ain't even kissed nobody. I haven't kissed anybody in fucking years. Years now. More than a year. It's been almost 2 years. No, it's been more than 2 years. My ex was not affectionate like that. We didn't kiss like that. We didn't kiss like that. How fucking sad is that? I'm a Cancer fucking moon and rising. Scorpio Venus. I love affection. My ex was not that kind of person. I could probably count in the 5 years that I was with him, on and off, and our longer 2-year period together, I could probably count on both my hands how many times I actually kissed him. Like mouth kisses. I'd always wake up and kiss his shoulders and shit like that, or, you know, kiss his shoulders when he was going to sleep, right? Because I'd massage him almost every night. I give him massages almost every night. Massage him to sleep. And as he was fucking snoring, I'd kiss his shoulders and shit because I just fucking loved him. But he never kissed me like that. He never kissed my shoulders. You know? I can't remember the last time I kissed anybody. That's alright, because whoever my new person is, right? Whoever my person is, they're gonna get all the kisses. They're gonna get all the kisses. Sorry, Scorpio. I totally went on a rant. That's fucking Neptune trining on my Venus. Trining on my Venus and trining on my Cancer moon, right? Because my Cancer moon and my Scorpio Venus are in wonderful trine. Wonderful trine. Neptune's giving me that beautiful grand trine. And it will continue to for a hot minute. Commit and let spirit take you wherever it needs to take you, because you're going to end up exactly where you need to be with whoever you're meant to be with. Alright, Scorp. Trust. Spirit is good. Spirit is good. I have full faith. I have full faith. Full faith in the universe. Whoever I end up with is going to appreciate the shit out of me. And I can't wait to do the same for them. I waited a long time. I waited a long time for that person to just be themselves and fit. Like, you know, puzzle pieces don't struggle to fit. They just fit. And they're different, right? Puzzle pieces, they're different shapes, but they fit effortlessly. And when it fits, it fits. Like, you know? Anyway. Mutable fire. Sag. Believing in spiritual guidance gives me certainty and the freedom to keep dreaming even when I can't yet see the result. When I'm tuned into the energy of abundance, I become abundance. Was I just not talking? My Sagittarian. Was I just not talking about all the kisses? And that I believe, right? The freedom to keep dreaming even when you can't yet see the result. Like, I don't know who my person is. I may have met them already. I may not have met them already. But I believe in the result. I believe in alignment. Keep that abundance mindset. I can't wait for all the kisses. Right? I can't wait for the ability to share stability with someone, right? Because I'm stable on my own, and if they're stable on their own, then we're going to have shared stability. It's going to be fucking nice. It's going to be that much easier, right? We're going to have an abundance of stability, an abundance of affection, an abundance of trust, an abundance of loyalty, an abundance of integrity, an abundance of Netflix and chill. All right, so believe, right? Your inner guidance system, your spirit, that spiritual guidance is always taking you wherever you need to go. Just remember, you are blessed. Right, remember that you are blessed. Right, because Saggy was going through the labyrinth, right? It was just a matter of time before they got to the middle or they got to their exit, whatever. It's a matter of time. Believe that spirit's guiding you through it, and that you will inevitably reach your destination, whatever that is. Spirit's got you, right? Spirit's got you. Mutable Earth, Virgo. When I surrender my will to the care of spirit in the universe, I attune my energy with an ever-present stream of well-being. Believing in spiritual guidance gives me certainty and the freedom to keep dreaming even when I can't yet see the result. You've got to trust. You got to trust that you're not blocking yourself from certain things just because you think it's not possible. Okay? Surrender your will. Like, let's just say, for example, you are attracted to somebody. You really like somebody, but you don't know how it's possible because they live hours away. And you have your job and your life and your family where you are, and they have their job and their family and their life where they are, and you don't know how it's going to work. Trust that if it is meant to work, it absolutely will. Because it's meant to. Right? It's meant to. Like, you might not be able to leave your location and your job and your family. You might be literally bound to where you are. But you may be jumping the gun thinking that whoever you're interested in is stuck where they are. They might love you and say, you know what? Fuck it. I'm willing to let my job go. I'll find a new one. I'm willing to move 3 hours away and give it a shot. I really like you. You know, like, I really want to see how this goes. Like, you never know, right? So don't not have that conversation or not, you know, connect with something or someone because, you know, you're blocking your own self from the will and care of spirit in the universe, right? Let spirit in the universe care about you more than your egoic mind or your wounds, quote unquote, care about you. Like, I care about you. I don't want you to get hurt. Don't bother going after that person. No, Spirit's guiding you to go after that person. Why? Because Spirit cares about you, and they're going to take the best care of your heart. They're going to take the best care of your worth and your value. They're going to look at you for the diamond that you are. Spirit will work it out, right? As an example, believing in your spiritual guidance, right? That Spirit would care about you. If you surrender to it, believing that your spiritual guidance gives you certainty and the freedom to keep dreaming, even when you can't see how it's possible, like, the universe has your back. Spirit's got your back. Do not fucking doubt for 1 second that Spirit loves you. Because when you doubt that Spirit loves you, when you doubt that the universe loves you, that's when your egoic mind and your wounds take control. And nothing good comes from that shit. Nothing. You don't need validation from anybody out there. You need to validate yourself and the fact that Spirit fucking, huge capital letters, fucking loves you. Spirit would never hurt you. Never. Never. It would never hurt the ones you love either. Never. You got kids. They fucking matter to you. Spirit would never put your kids in a situation where they're fucking hurt, ever. Spirit's going to guide you all the time. It's okay. It's safe. You're going to feel at peace choosing it. It's going to come easily to you. There's not going to be that hesitation. There's not going to be that, I don't know, red flag question mark. It's going to be easy to choose it. Because you won't make the choice until it's easy to choose it. That Spirit saying, all right, that's divine time. Now's the divine time. It's easy to choose it now. It wasn't easy to choose it yesterday, but then you had this conversation, and now it is super easy to choose. It's the right time. It's the right time. Surrender, Virgo. You deserve it to be fixed, right? That was the title of your reading. You deserve it fixed. If shit is broken, if financially you're strapped and it struggles and it feels broken, you deserve it fixed. You deserve peace and stability, right? If your relationship that you're in is with someone who doesn't fucking respect you, you deserve it fixed. You deserve to be respected. If you are overwhelmed and doing it all by yourself and you are not a one-man show or a one-woman show, I mean, you are being one, but it's not meant to be that way. You deserve it fixed. You deserve help. You deserve compassion. You deserve mercy. I had that conversation with my son the other day. Like, I am literally a one-woman show. I'm the only income earner. I don't get child support from his father. I don't have any family present on my side that helps me out at all. There's no one on his father's side of the family that helps us out at all. And my son is going to school full time. He's in high school. Like, I'm a one-woman show. I make all the money. I pay all the bills. I make sure that any activities that him and I do, I'm the one creating it, making it happen. I'm the one that makes all the meals happen. Like, I do it all. And I had to let him know the other day, like, listen, I know there are certain things that you want, and I only have so much energy as a person, right? Like, if I go back to Cancer's reading, and I think that's what really pinged the whole conversation, is when I did Cancer's reading. Because it was like, please know that it's not that you're not good enough, you're exceptional. You're doing more than what other people are typically capable of. You know, because I was listening to videos about how, you know, raising kids takes a tribe. It's not even about two parents. Like, we've conditioned ourselves to believe that two parents have to raise their kids. It used to be a tribe, and it was easy. Raising kids was easy. You had a whole tribe of people helping. I'm a one-person show. So, like, if you feel like it's broken, right? The situation's broken. The example would be, I shouldn't have to be a one-woman show. I shouldn't have to be. That's broken. Then believe it can be fixed. And that you don't have to do it all by yourself, so to speak. And if people aren't willing to help you, if people aren't there for you, if people are continuing to make you a one-person show, well, then you deserve better people in your life. You deserve people who hold compassion for you and mercy for you, and vice versa. That you help each other and you're a fucking team. Right? So, surrender. Surrender to the guidance that Spirit is giving you. Because it will attune you. It will attune you with that stream of well-being. You will feel less stressed. Sometimes it's a matter of time. Sometimes it's a matter of patience. It's fine. But do not deny the fact. Do not lack the acknowledgement that it doesn't have to be that way, and that it will not always be that way. That whatever way it is, it's temporary, and Spirit's got you and it's working on it. It will guide you. It will guide you in the direction to correct said brokenness. You deserve it fixed. Okay? Mutable air, Gemini. Your greatest spiritual shifts don't come through force, they come through freedom. Believing in spiritual guidance gives me certainty and the freedom to keep dreaming even when I can't yet see the result. Freedom is kind of reiterated here, isn't it? I believe Gemini was letting go of a toxic situation. To be fair, between the two readings that I did, public on the channel and for my Divine Rebels. Someone was begging for a lifeline. In the Divine Rebel reading, I think someone was begging for a lifeline, like, please help me. Freedom. You gotta believe that Spirit's guiding you in some which way, shape, or form. You gotta believe that Spirit's guiding you in some which way, shape, or form. You're not trapped. You're not trapped, because the big thing with Gemini's reading was no communication. People psychically saying, I need a lifeline, help me, right? Psychic intrusion. But no actual communication. You want your fucking freedom. You better speak up. You better speak up. Maybe there's a spirit guiding you right now, like, speak up. Especially the house in which Gemini rules for you. You will overcome. You will overcome every shadow, every wound, every struggle. You will overcome all of them when you start trusting in the spiritual guidance you get right here. That you take the reality for face value, including yourself, and can communicate that with whomever you're guided to communicate that to. Sometimes the reality of things is we fucked up. Sometimes the reality is we could have made a better choice. Sometimes the reality is you didn't know what you were getting yourself into. Sometimes the reality is you need help. You just got to be willing to go through the temporary stepping stone from one place to the next. Because most of the time when we tune into spirit, the actual place that we want to find ourselves in is not immediately available, more often than not. Spirit was like, okay, well, you were in some fucked up alignment for the longest time that got you where you are. Now you're shifting alignments. All right, I'm going to need time to shift to get you to exactly where you need to be via your new alignment. So let me give you these stepping stones. Let me give you this place to stay for a little bit. Let me give you this person in your life for a little bit. Let me give you this available for a little bit. Let me give you this job for a little bit. And ultimately, one leads into the next, into the next, into the next. And you find yourself finally where your new alignment has led you. Especially if you've been consistent and didn't give up on it. Right? Sometimes we need our stepping stones. Embrace stepping stones. Just because every answer isn't worked out right away does not mean that all of the answers aren't worked out. That is Spirit's job to worry about. Spirit will do it. It will take you from one place to the next place, to the next place, to the next place, to the next place, until you're finally where you're meant to be. And if your energy improves and you raise your vibration again, you will go through more stepping stones. That's fine. Keep raising your vibration. Keep raising your vibration. Eventually, you will get to this place where you're so satisfied with spirit and what is going on in your life that you won't feel the need to elevate anymore. You'll literally just be at peace. And there is no more stepping stones. You've reached your heaven on earth, so to speak. You've achieved nirvana here. That's your highest authentic path. You'll have reached it. So embrace the stepping stones. It gets you from point A to point paradise. Right? That's what it gets you to. So that was Gemini. This is Pisces. Believing in spiritual guidance gives me certainty and the freedom to keep dreaming even when I can't yet see the result. Remember, you dedicate yourself to your beliefs wholeheartedly, knowing that love is the essence of your very being. Remember commitment. Commit to your worth, Pisces. Pisces was hitting ultimatum territory. Commit to your beliefs about what you deserve and what you need wholeheartedly. Don't let other people say no. No, you don't. No, I need stability. I need to feel appreciated. No, you don't. You don't need to feel appreciated. You just need to give me what I want. No, I really do need to feel appreciated, and you don't appreciate me. I do appreciate you. How come you don't feel it? Because you don't appreciate me, though. You can say it with the words. You can say thank you. But it's empty. Like, you'll know. Like, Pisces knows. You know what I mean? Because actions speak louder than words. Like, yeah, you might say thank you, but do you call me up and ask me how I'm doing? Like, do you ever stop and ask me how my day is or what my struggles are? Or are you just constantly telling me about yours? Pisces knows when they're not being appreciated. And they deserve to be appreciated. You know what I mean? Like, if you appreciated me and the struggle that I go through to make your life what it is, like, why would you not reciprocate and help me out sometimes so that I don't have to struggle? Why would you throw all the stuff I do for you in my face? You know, it's like someone needing to get a job and Pisces helps them find a job and they're like, I don't like this job, and they fucking quit it. And it's like, but you really needed money and you were taking my money from me. But you really needed money and you've been taking my money, so I found you a job that you can have your own money and not take my money, and you don't like the job, so you just fucking quit and think I'm going to go back to giving you my money? Like, that's kind of fucked up. Commit to whatever it is, Pisces, that you believe, and then let Spirit guide you. And if that means you got to let certain people go, then let certain people go. Listen, it has to be like this, or I don't need you in my life. Your presence, your energy bullshit is not required here. Matter of fact, the gears run better without the gunk. You know? So. Let Spirit guide you, okay? Believing in spiritual guidance gives you certainty and the freedom to keep dreaming even when you can't yet see the result. Believe that Spirit's guiding you to your freedom from whatever your energy weights are. Okay? Much love and support to all y'all. Thank you to whoever has dropped likes on this video and commented on this video. Thank you to everybody who shares it out and helps support me in the channel in that way. I really appreciate all of you more than you know. And if you enjoy messages like this and guidance like this, then I really do suggest and recommend joining us as a Divine Rebel Diamond member here on the channel. All of that information is in the description. The perks, in my opinion, for being a Divine Rebel Diamond are even more valuable than the awesome giveaway box that you get for signing up right now. Alright, any of my Divine Rebels will tell you that. They will tell you that. I am eternally grateful for them. It's all my DR Diamonds out there. Alrighty. Until next we meet. Bye.